Hello everyone, welcome back to Olympia Soiree. In the last one, we kind of got to know Kuroba a little bit more. We kind of had the opportunity to chat with him. And I guess in this one, we'll be exploring the Tenguu island a little bit more. Anyway, let me start. I stepped outside with Akazan Kuroba, taking notice of the shrine gate. Say, what are your thoughts on Lord Hiruko?
なぜ突然そんなことを
The Amano Mihashira was created by order of the outsider Lord Hiruko, right?
そうですね。奉納された章で組み上げています。
地上の者たちの魂でヒルコ様とやらの鳥居を作る。そして黄泉の者たちの魂で太陽を輝かせる。一体どっちが名誉なんだろうな。
I would personally say, being sent to the sun is more of an honor. That's my thoughts though, because as the gate, it's a bit like you're just the gate,
悪い。あんたには答えにくい質問だった。
No. The greater honor. I'm not sure how to answer that. Feeling somewhat guilty, I looked up at the gate gleaming under the sun. Lord Hiruko lives in the Grand Chamber, Ishanaten, right? Do you think that's really true?
オランピアらしからぬ発言ですね。
You're right, I'm sorry. It's not that I doubt Lord Hiruko, but is Dorma really the only one who can hear his voice?
まあ、そう言いたくなる気持ちもわかる。少なくとも俺が知る限り、ここしばらくは全く出てきていない。
That's what I thought too.
ここだけの話なんだけどさ。やっぱり俺も興味があって、あのミスを開けてみようとしたんだ。
That's such a Kuroba thing to do. What happened?
点でダメ。押しても引いても、ちょっとばかり殴っても声をかけても、何しても反応なし。
Which means...
あのミスの向こうは、物気の殻だったりしてな。
クローバー、熱そうなことを言うな。
これくらい許せ。俺も生きてるうちに一度くらい、ヒルコ様のご尊顔を拝んでみたいのさ。ああ、きっとあれだ。尊いヒルコ様は俺なんかと会いたくなかったんだ。
Maybe Lord Hiruko really isn't there.
オランピア、あなたは王以外の区に足を運んだことがありますか
Huh? No, I've only ever passed through them by carriage or seen them from my balcony.
ではヨミへ行くついでに、原式の区だけでもご案内しましょうか。
Yes, if you don't mind.
私たちが今立っているここは中央管理区と呼ばれています。天の御柱とイシャナ店、断りや軍の本部、そして広場があり、どの色相のものでも自由に立ち入り可能となっています。
Open to all color classes? Maybe I can start searching for my husband there.
他の区のこともざっと説明しておくか。まずは原式の赤、青、王。
See, I find it really weird when it's because so it's in English here. When it's in Japanese, it really suits the aesthetic and looks right. But in English, it just looks so weird. I don't know. I just find it funny. I don't know why.
読式の主、等、王力、力、勢力、力性、生死、死、赤死。
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I thought the other one was funny. This is even funnier because it literally looks like they've just grabbed the standard font and typed up the colors and just placed them on top. I'm sorry, it's rude of me to laugh, but it's my honest opinion. I think it's funny.
ここまでの12の式は多少の差はあれど、 髪や瞳にその固有の色を持つ。性なら青色の髪や瞳というように。だが交配しても親と同じ色が生まれるとは限らない。半分くらいは茶に近い色になる。彼らは有識に分類され、色の濁りによってさらに甲、乙に分かれている。この甲、乙が現在この天狗島で最も人口が多い。それ以外の式に関してはそのうち。
ではまず聖へ向かいましょう。
Blue district, pretty. Well, I think yellow is my favorite if I remember correctly. Wow, the blue looks so vivid from up close. It's a primary color just like yellow, but the difference is so stark, it's fascinating. The blue tiles atop the white walls were both deep in color and bright at the same time.
ご存知の通り、聖の長は修羅大師です。あの方はこの天狗島で初めて女性でありながら、その地位に就かれたのです。
Yes, I'm well aware. I know she's a good person, but...
まあ、こんなところに真珠色の蝶が。
どうぞご容赦を、修羅大師。本日は大げさな紅葉ではございません。天狗島の地理に疎い彼女をいろいろと案内しているところでして、お目障りでしたらすぐに退散いたします。
咎めたわけではないのよ。オランピアが私たち聖を訪れるなど初めてのことで少し驚いただけ。ね、オランピア、日に二度もあなたに会えるなんて嬉しいわ。
Her voice is so relaxing though. I know I've said it already, but it's so relaxing. It makes me feel really sleepy. I regret that I haven't visited sooner. To think that blue district would be so beautiful.
でしょう。私はこの聖がこの天狗島で一番素晴らしいと思っているのよ。もっとも他の式の者たちもそうでしょうけれど。
Elder sister gave a small wave of her fan.
私たち聖は魂を天に返す力を得た。罰。それは命を終えた者たちの魂を生に変える力。あの天の御柱を見るたびに誇らしい気持ちになるわ。鳥居に埋め込まれた章の多くは私たち聖が罰により形にしたもの。
I'm sure Lord Hiruko is very pleased. But...
聖の方々のお力はこの天狗島になくてはならないものです。我々断りも感謝しております。
あなたがお世辞なんて珍しい。それとも真珠色の蝶の前だから？
私もそろそろ若造は卒業したいと考えておりまして。では次がありますので、この辺りで失礼いたします。
オランピー、お婿さんが決まったらすぐに教えてね。
No, I never understood, like, as in, when I first played this, when this happened, I didn't understand why Shira was so interested and so, you know, I don't know, very enthusiastic about who Olympia is going to pick. I don't know, it just, I kind of almost felt like, oh, there must be something behind, there must be a motive, kind of thing. I will. I gave an awkward smile and hastily turned to leave.
いやー、久しぶりに間近で見たけど、相変わらずの迫力だな。 さすがアマレ人のドーマ殿、次元殿と並び立つだけある。
Lord Hiruko wasn't the only outsider. There were 3 others on Tenguu Island. Jigen of the red, Dorma of the yellow, and...
クロバ、お前も一言くらい挨拶しろ。
俺となんか会話したくないって。
Do they not get along? Not that I really get along with her either.
さて、次は席に行ってみるか。
You know, I think the red is least red. Like, the blue is super blue.
おや、若人たちが揃って顔を見せるとは。
Like, the blue is super blue, and then yellow is like super yellow. But the red is kind of almost more like an orangey, yellowy, reddy mix of a weird color with green sea. I don't know, it's just green roofs. I don't know.
ご無沙汰しております。次元殿。実は彼女にこの席を見せてやりたいと思いまして。
It just isn't the same intensity of the color, you know?
急ぎの使いでも出してくれれば何か菓子でも用意しておいたのに気が利かぬな、赤座。
申し訳ありません。
Akaza, he's acting modestly now?
次元殿、相変わらずお元気そうで何よりです。
今のところ医療院の世話にならずに済んでいるよ。
それが一番です。
After shaking hands with Kuroba, Lord Jigen turned to me with a gentle smile.
オランピア、たまにはこうして島の中を歩くのも悪い気分ではないだろ。
Yes.
屋敷で書を読みふける日々が悪いとは言わぬ。だがこの世には自分で歩いて探すことでしか得られぬものもある。私はそなたにそれを知ってほしいのだ。
Yes, I certainly will.
うん、良い顔だ。覇気が戻ってきたな。
I instinctively put my hand on my cheek.
知るべきことを知りなさい。己の未来のために。
とまあ、関と聖はこのような感じです。王はさすがに説明は不要でしょう。その他の区も必要とあらばまた日を改めてご案内します。
I thought for a while before responding. Thank you very much, but next time I'll try and go around on my own. To be honest, I was a bit scared to go out, especially since I've rarely been out by myself. But now that you've both shown me around, I think I can handle it now. Thank you both.
そうそう、やっぱり笑ってる方がいい。
Huh? I instinctively put my hand to my cheek again. Smile? Was I smiling?
笑っていましたね。確かに。
I smiled in front of others. I couldn't believe it myself. But it's true that I was feeling happier. So, maybe we should get going, you know, to Yomi? Kunado.
ここが地上と黄泉を隔てる船戸の鳥居です。関所になっており、通行手形がなければ通ることはできません。
The gate was situated between the secondary and pied districts. Its surroundings seemed lonely and barren. So this is Kunado.
黄泉へは長い坂を降りていきます。昔からよもつ平坂と呼ばれているそうですが、誰がそう呼び始めたのか記録には残っていません。
Yomotsu Hirasaka. It's so dark down there.
私と黒羽が手形を持っていますから、事情を話して同伴者という形でお連れします。
Thank you. We headed down the long, dark slope. The cold air clung to my legs. People actually live down here? Yomi. I learned from Tsukuyomi that it was an ancient word meaning land of the dead. I wonder who decided that was a good name. Then again, Tsukuyomi is kind of a strange name too. Tsukuyomi. Is it just coincidence that his name is the same as the god who created the moon? That aside, are we there yet? I would be hesitant to continue onward if it weren't for Akaza and Kuroba's presence beside me. That was how quiet and unsettling it was.
もうすぐ着く。
Soon enough, I began to see something up ahead. Yomi. It's so... You know, you'd think it'd be really ugly,
ほら、
but
到着だ。
it's really pretty in my opinion at least. I was taken aback at the sight of it. I thought this place would be desolate. I assumed Yomi would be as dark and eerie as the slope leading down to it. Look at how bright it is here. The buildings around us are all so colourful. Some parts were old and run down, while other parts were exquisitely decorated. It was a collection of so many different colours in one place, yet there was a curious sense of unity to it. And there's so many higambana, like, I don't know what they're called in English, but the red flowers, they're like so pretty. It was very different from the rigidly arranged structures on the surface. I didn't expect it to be like this.
楽しそうだな。
I'm sorry, I've always wanted to visit Yomi, but Norma never allowed me to come down here.
従順だ。よくしつけられてる。
I bet he thinks I'm a coward who can't go against Dorma. I suddenly regretted what I said. But for some reason, experiencing this kind of regret was strangely refreshing. I never looked anyone in the eye or spoke to them before. I behaved as a doll all these years, but being with Akaza and Kuroba like this was affecting me in new ways. I can be myself now. Ah, a cluster analysis? Are they real?
ちゃんと本物だぞ。読みは地上と環境が違うからな。狂い咲きは珍しいことじゃない。
Is that so? Bright red flowers adorned the main street. They looked incredibly beautiful here.
見てあの子、真っ白じゃない。
I quickly looked around and saw some residents of Yomi watching me from a distance. Akaza calmly brought his hand to the hilt of his katana.
どうやったらあの色になるの？それともまさか色が剥がれ落ちてもうすぐ死ぬ子？
Huh? Did she just say fade?
バカ！お前は知らないんだな。あれが上で有名な白のオランピア様だ。
え？それってあの太陽の？
間違いない。俺は読み落ちになる前、あの方の舞台を見たことがある。すごい。それが確かなら、本物の白が俺たちの目の前にいるのか。正真正銘の白。真っ白だぞ。初めて見た。
It's interesting, isn't it? The reaction. They're both on the surface and in the Yomi, both the residents' reactions are similar, but I feel like Yomi, it's more like curiosity than fear.
そうか。あの色が白。
It was no different from when I was on the surface. Even though they were curious and talked about me, they still kept their distance. It seems that I'm not welcome here. Do you think we should go back?
少なくとも あなたが恥じたり自分を責めたりする必要はありませんよ。
Hearing him speak to me so gently came as such a surprise that it rendered me speechless.
そもそも無理やりに魂を引き剥がしているわけではありません。寿命が尽きた命を天に返しているだけでしょう。
That's the thing. Because they've already died, I don't see why it's such a, big deal that you're being used as a source of sun energy or whether you're being used as a building block for that gate. Ultimately, it's you're not being murdered type of thing.
ドーマ殿のことを快く思わない者も確かにいますが、同時に感謝する者もいる。なぜなら、彼はこの黄泉の者たちに名誉を与えたから。
オランピア、そう怖がらずに彼らをよく見てみるといい。上では見かけない色ばかりだろ。
Now that you mention it.
せっかく黄泉に降りたんだし、医者の俺から後輩に関して少し説明しておくよ。
Again, it makes me laugh because in Japanese it sounds very like sort of, proper, sort of clinical almost, but in English it's let me explain how mating works. I don't know, it just sounds so like rough and kind of a bit direct. I don't know, I just find it funny the difference, in the Japanese way of saying it and the English way of saying it.
例えば、生と王で婚姻を結んだとする。
I think let me explain how reproduction works in terms of colors would probably be more similar, maybe? I don't know. Sorry, I'm getting caught up on silly things.
その場合、生まれる子は親と同じ生、王か、その2つの色が混ざり合った緑。ここまでが成功。
It's so bad though that like their successes and then the others are failures.
親と同じ色とは
Just
限ら
from
ないって
being
こと
born
さ。
different.
さっきも言ったように、半分は茶系の色になる。さらに、交配を繰り返していく中で、親とは全く違う色が出ることがある。中には見たこともない珍しい色だったり、一人で複数の色を持っていたり。だが上の奴らはそういう色を見たくないから、無地としてここに押し込めた。
Huh?
そして二度と日の当たる場所には出てくるな、と命じた。
I didn't know what to do. Should I look away or keep my eyes on the crowd? They're here in Yomi because of their color?
見て、真っ白い子よ。なんて不気味な。
They're sent away from the sunlight just because of their color.
不出来な色である無地の扱いはそんなものだ。
Failures. What a horrible word to use. I glanced at the crowd again. I wanted to say something to them, but I wasn't sure what could be said. Suddenly,
上の奴らにとっては耐え難いぐらい醜い色なんだろうな。
あれはもしかして天女島の娘じゃないか。だとしたら本物の白だぞ。捕まえた方がいいのか。
don't say that. I couldn't help but raise my voice. The storm rising from deep inside my heart could no longer be controlled. It doesn't matter what everyone on the surface says. There are no disgusting colours, none. My anguished outburst filled the air and made the silence that followed even more pronounced. The people of Yomi were staring at me. They were just standing there, eyes fixed upon where I stood. It was as if time had stopped. Even Akaza and Kuroba were silent. I'm such a fool for saying that. I'm sorry, I really should go. I quickly turned around when someone suddenly tugged on my jacket.
お待ちください、オランピア様。
Huh? But I...
まさか、あなた様のような方から、そんな言葉が聞けるとは思わず。申し遅れました。私は、無地のマスハナと申します。突然声をおかけした非礼をどうかお許しください。
No need to apologize. It's fine, really.
ありがとうございます。
She smiled with relief.
私は、このような色なので、生まれてすぐに、このヨミへ送られました。
What? The hint of blue in her ash-colored hair looked so lovely on her.
先ほど黒羽様がおっしゃったでしょ。私たちのような不出来な色は上で生きることを許されません。時折上から見える方々は私たちを見ると眉を潜めます。でもあなた様は違うのですね。どうもありがとうございます。
It's so heartbreaking. Oh, but It wasn't right for her to thank me when I said earlier was in defense of myself. But her eyes are so kind despite their sorrow. I wanted to see her smile. I like how your hair is the same color as the ocean on a rainy day. I'm sorry that I never tried to learn more about Yomi until now. We may all have unusual colors, but that doesn't make us disgusting. Never. If someone on the surface ever makes a face at you, make a face right back at them. Or ignore them if you want, but don't ever feel bad. You should be proud of your beautiful color.
オランピア様、申し訳ありません。あなた様が私のようなものに。失礼します。
What's wrong? Wait. I'm sorry if it was something I said.
困って逃げたんだよ。嬉しくて何を言っていいかわからなくなる時ってないか？
Really? I looked around. Everyone was still standing there, staring at me. Maybe it was just me, but they looked happy now.
赤座よ。これなら大丈夫そうだな。
逆に不安が増さないか。威勢が良すぎて自分で揉め事を作りそうだ。
ああまあ、確かに。
That's not true. It's, well, you know.
まあ、その時は俺が片付けよう。
Wait, did he actually say something kind again? I must be imagining things. The crowd began to disperse, and the people bowed their heads to us before they departed. Even without seeing their faces, I could tell they were happy. I hope I'm right. There really are a lot of colors here. I would never have known had I just stayed on the surface. It never even crossed my mind.
あなたもこの天狗島の言い伝えはご存知でしょう。ヒルコ様がこの島と資源の錦を作った。その石、聖、王、それぞれの霊玉を2つに分かち、男と女ができた。
Great, he just reminded me that I had to look for my husband.
そこから様々な色が生まれ、今に至る。
夢があるおとぎ話だよな。俺としては遺伝子の性質を指してると思ってるんだが。
What do you mean?
俺のは夢のない研究論だ。興味があるなら今度二人きりでゆっくりと。
Let me think about it. It sounds interesting, but dangerous at the same time.
そうだ。せっかく読みに来たんだし、俺の友達も紹介しておくよ。おそらくあんたのお気に入りの場所になる。
What place?
ほら、あそこに見えるひときわ大きい建物だ。紫禁城って店。豪華な風呂屋でな。 さらには食事処や遊技場、何でも揃ってる。
Oh, I want a luxurious bath. I'm so envious of people who can have a luxurious bath. Like, hot springs are my favorite thing ever, so... sorry. I just love baths. It's, yeah. A bathhouse. Tsukuyomi mentioned something like that before. They have special herbal baths, don't they? I've always wanted to try them. I want a herbal bath. Okay, Lily, just shut up.
そんなに俺と二人きりになりたいか。どこから洗ってほしい？
Oh my god, I forgot how much of like a jokey flirter Kuroba is. I find it hard to believe that you're the deputy director of the Kotowari.
ひとまず行きましょう。あそこにはこの読みで確実に信頼できる者がいる。
Shikinjo. And I shall leave it here for this one. Yeah, that was fun too. I said every time I'm like, oh, that was fun. But so I guess we got to learn a bit more about the different areas and stuff, and now we've come to see Yomi. And I guess in the next one we'll kind of explore this new location. But anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye!